It will be deafening here in the Edward Jones Dome in St. Louis. Welcome to this NFC matchup. St. Louis matches up against Cleveland. They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get today's game started. Turner looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. This one is fielded by Bruce. Bruce is able to get it to the 20. It's first and 10.
Start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Come on! Play it! Play it!
Number 84, in motion.
We like to pack the wolves. They both now. Here we go.
Little misdirection. Shea is there on the stop at the 30.
You got to keep going to the run. You never know when there's going to be great blocking ahead of you, allowing for a big one right into the end zone.
Second and short.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Solo. Watch out. What screen?
Ballard spreads them out. With the throw. Incomplete pass. Pretty good coverage downfield as the pass falls incomplete.
He had some room up in front of him to scramble out of the pocket and pick up a few yards. Maybe he should have done that.
Third and inches. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Bridget! Let's go! Hey! Watch the ball!
With the counterplay. Stiff arm keeps him at bay. Taylor is there on the stop at the 36-yard line. Pickup of about 5 that produces a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and the offensive line did a pretty good job picking up the blitz, giving him the extra time he needed to find the hole.
So they have first and 10 here.
On the 36-yard line.
Let's go, D. Turn it out now. Watch the snap down.
Ballard will work out of the shotgun. Pressure coming. Throws it. Someone gets a hand up and it drops to the ground.
They were in a zone defense in perfect position to make the play, but they let it get away.
Second and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
They ain't got nothing. What's the hard count?
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. Dropping back. Throwing. He hits his receiver. Shea is there for the tackle at the 38-yard line.
When you let a short pass get completed, you better be a good tackler.
And a pickup of about 2.
Third
Here
and
is a
8.
third and long
Ball
situation.
on the 38-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby. Left.
Ballard out of the gun. Gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. Smith was the intended receiver on that play. Campbell is ready to punt this one away. Nelson sets up to run back the punt. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 24-yard line.
Ball on their own 24.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Let's go, boys.
The Rams line up in a 4-3.
Watch in. Hey, that screen.
Toss play to the left. Eaton is there for the tackle at the 31.
This is one of those games where you just keep running it at him. 4 yards here, 5 yards there, loosen them up, and then wham. You knock them out late in the game with that long touchdown run.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Bring it up.
Only one man in the backfield.
Here we go.
Tosses it right. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss.
That was a lack of execution from the offense. When the plan is to take it to the outside, around the corner, you need to pick up some key blocks.
Third and 5 coming up.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby.
Only one man in the backfield. Scott, the motion man.
Get it up. Watch your man. Hold it up.
Throws it. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away. Number 12 did a good job reading the coverage but couldn't get it there. So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. And he chooses not to return this one. Ball on their own 34.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Defense, get ready. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Here we go. Let's go.
On the ground. Sarah comes up to make the play at the 38.
Now they got to keep going at it. They can get that defense tired and on its heels. These games will get longer and bigger as the game goes on.
Ball on their own 38.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Bruce, the lone back. Shea is there on the stop at the 41.
The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force him to pass. We'll have to see if it works and causes him to give up on it here in the first half.
It's third down with 3 to go.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
You can't stop me. Watch out.
Looking to run it here. Fakes the handoff. Gets the pass off.
When you talk about ball control and time of possessions, that's not what you want to see.
So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. Campbell will come in now to punt it away. Nelson is the deep return man. He signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 22-yard line. They'll start the drive at the 23-yard line. First and 10.
Don't make the play. Blue down, blue down.
The Rams with a 4-man front. Hand it off. Perry comes up to make the play at the 45. What a run, netting them a first down.
The offense won the battle on the line of scrimmage, and they blew the defenders right off the line. I'll tell you, when your guys up front are playing this well, running the ball is a whole lot easier.
45-yard line.
This on. Let's go, boys.
They give it to the halfback. Black is there for the tackle at the 48. The defensive tackle stirs through the line to bring the runner down. It's second down and 8 to go.
On the 48-yard line.
Everything you got. Watch screen.
The Rams line up in a 4-3. Wilson comes up to make the play at the 46-yard line.
He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
They'll be faced with a long third down play here.
46-yard line.
Not today.
The Rams come out in a dime package. Pump faking. Throws on the move. This one falls incomplete. John, he rushed that throw.
And you should credit the defensive line. They do a nice job tying up the blockers and can bring pressure up the middle. When you combine their play with the fact that the defensive coordinator likes to bring additional blitzers from the outside, it can make for a very long day for the quarterback.
He'll line up for what will be his second punt of the game. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Watch your man. Right there. Be careful.
Hand it off.
Hit it.
Price is there for the tackle at the 27-yard line.
You can't have a good running attack without blocking, but blocking alone won't get you what you need. You got to have a back who can find the holes when they're there.
Ball on their own 27.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Throw right. Sit up. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
They give it to the halfback. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Here we go. Nothing. They don't get nothing.
The backs are lined up in an I. Hand it off. What a tackle from behind.
This defense is known for their tendency to overload and bring extra men in the blitz. The center and quarterback have to make good reads before the snap, adjusting the protection to give him the time that he needs to make the throw.
Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3-and-out. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 41-yard line. First and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Good shoot. Bring it up. Bring it up.
Jones, the deep man. Number 12 sends a man in motion.
All right, let's go. Come on.
Going to the right. Singleton stops him for negative yardage. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. Second and long coming up here.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
You turning it up.
The Rams line up in a 4-3. Wilson comes up to make the play at the 48-yard line.
When your offensive line is getting a good push up front, it's a lot easier to pick up yardage on the ground.
Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Get some slot going.
Tosses it right. Wright is there on the stop at the 42. They blitz and it backfire.
Yeah, that's a chance you take. You're hoping to get some penetration and hit him in the backfield. But if you miss, there isn't a lot of help at the next level to keep him from picking up the first down.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
42-yard line.
The Rams come out in a 4-3. With a counter play. Thompson comes up to make the play.
A successful running attack requires good blocking up front to be effective.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Hold the line.
The Rams line up in a 4-3.
Let's go, boys.
Throwing. And this pass is completed.
When you have guys with speed that can get open downfield, it gives you the ability to run long pass patterns. But it all begins with the offensive line, because they're going to have to hold their blocks a little longer, because it takes more time for the play to develop.
So they have 12 yards to go for a touchdown.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Here we go. From the start, from the start.
Give it to the halfback. Great fake to the end zone. Jumps and he has it. Touchdown, visiting team.
Watch this catch by the tight end. I always say the tight end is always more of a threat in the red zone. He's a big target, and his skills sometimes cause matchup problems for the defense.
The point after is good.
That was a nice job of keeping those chains moving and avoiding costly penalties. Now they've got to see if they can keep this momentum that they have established going for the remainder of this game.
Turner is just about ready to kick this one away. This one is taken by Bruce.
It's still very early, but this is one of those spots where you'd like to be able to respond and put the ball in the end zone.
They'll start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Keep the throttle down. Go make a play. Watch a man.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. With the pass, Salam is there on the stop at the 27-yard line. Carter didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
Ball on their own 27.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Keep it up. Watch the run.
Rolling right, throwing. This one falls incomplete. Number 84 was his intended target.
On the play.
So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on 3rd down. Looking upfield. The veteran slips in there and gets the sack.
You still got to give him a lot of respect. His moves haven't diminished that much, and he still makes impact plays.
Campbell comes into the game for the punt. Nelson back to return. Fair catch called for.
Fair catch made at the 43-yard line.
Ball on their own 43.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Keep moving.
Jones, the lone back.
It's showtime, baby.
Throws it. Pass falls incomplete.
Sometimes you see a quarterback purposely underthrow a receiver, so the defensive back overruns it. I don't think that was the case there.
Scott was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Watch out. Let's go. Deuce it, deuce it.
The visiting team line up in the bunch formation. Hunter comes up to make the play at the 47.
A tough running game will make your passing attack even more effective.
Third and 6. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Throwing. Nearly intercepted.
I'll tell you, the defense made a great stand right there.
Bruce will go back to accept this punt. This one goes out of bounds.
It's still early in the game, but you got to think the coach wants his guys to make a statement by scoring some points in this drive.
Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Only one man in the backfield. McPherson, the motion man. With a counter play. Price makes the tackle at the 34-yard line. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Second and 5 coming up here.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
They ain't got nothing.
A touchdown is the difference between these two teams as we end the first quarter with the score. The visiting team ahead of the Rams 7-0. The teams have switched sides and we'll start with the second quarter. It's second down and 5 to go.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Clear! Clear! All right, let's go!
The backs are lined up in an I. With the carry, fakes the handoff, gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete, and he throws incomplete because he had major pressure.
The corner came on a blitz, and he sprinted for the quarterback. Guys love the opportunity to get a sack, and that time he just missed taking him down.
Third and 5. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Nothing! They don't get nothing! Here we go, baby! Watch the snap down! Let's turn it up!
Drops back with the pass, and this pass is completed. Play is there on the stop. What a play. They pick up 22 on third down. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
On the ground. Shea is there for the tackle.
They might not be busted off big game, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
Second and 8. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Bring it up! Bring it up! Here I come! It's on!
On the call. Jackson is there on the stop at the 37.
One thing these guys don't want to do is give up in a running game, because if they do that, they become one-dimensional, and that plays right into the defense's hands.
Third down play upcoming. To convert, they have to get it to the 32.
Watch each other back. Here we go.
The visiting team come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs.
Creating pressure can really change the way an offense operates. They need to keep some extra blockers in, either a tight end on the line or a back that can help them out with their protection.
Campbell is ready to punt this one away. Nelson looks like he's ready for the return. And he signals for the fair catch.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Watch the play. Let's go, boys! Come on!
Only one man in the backfield. Number 88 comes in motion.
Don't stop that motor!
Pass play here on first down. With the throw. Incomplete pass. They won the battle at the line of scrimmage and forced a bad throw.
Every quarterback needs a little time to look over the field. There we saw a defense who wasn't given any time at all.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Come on! One back! Let's go, D! Let's
The
go.
Rams come out in a nickel package.
Here we go.
With the pass, he hits his receiver. Wilson with the tackle at the 32-yard line. That was a good adjustment by the receiver as he reads the man coverage and finds open space.
The thing with these option routes is everyone has to make their read quickly and make their adjustments quickly.
First and 10.
Running option routes and running them effectively takes a lot of repetition and practice.
Gonna make a play. Play football.
The Rams line up in a 4-3. With a counter play. Thompson is there on the stop at the 43. Just a fabulous run there, John.
What makes him a special runner is his ability to avoid hands and arms so well. It's like he knows just what to do at the very second he needs to do it.
10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Turn it up now.
The Rams with a 4-man front.
Let's go.
Hand it off. Fumble. The visiting team are there to pick up the ball. They got that one back.
First and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Let's go, D. It's on. Yeah, you see me.
The Rams come out in a 4-3. He takes the delayed handoff. Singleton is there on the stop. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Wesley lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Handoff on the draw. Thompson is there for the tackle at the 44-yard line. Wesley manages a yard or two on the delay play. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Solid 29, solid 29. We like to practice rules.
The Rams line up in the quarter defense. Pressure, big-time lick.
You got to give a lot of credit to this defensive line. They got a good push in the middle, and he was right there to bring him down.
Bruce gets set for the return as we take a look at his numbers. The upcoming punt will mark his 4th so far. And he waves for the fair catch. First and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Here we go. From the start. Hey,
Only one man in the backfield. Under pressure. Incomplete pass. The defense was coming after him on that play.
He knew he didn't have much time, and he decided to get rid of the ball quickly on that one.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
let's do our thing. Get it started. Bring it up.
Hands it off.
Keep the throttle down.
Setting up play action. Throws it. Drops down and makes the catch. It brought the heat, but it was a good throw by Ballard.
That's a heck of a pass. He's got those big old defensive linemen flying right at him, and he showed great composure, making the right read and hitting his receiver.
Third and a deuce.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on third down so far. Shea makes the tackle, but it's beyond the marker, so they pick up a first down. Good call that time. Got just what they needed.
They didn't get a lot of yards with that one, but they got just enough to convert for the first down. That's all you have to do.
First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Clear. Don't make the play.
Ballard starts out in the shotgun. Gets the pass off, and he can't hang on.
All he can do is look at his hands and wonder what the heck happened.
Second and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Stay at home. Let's go.
They go with a draw. Drop in the backfield for a short loss. Came with a run blitz and bottled him up.
You'll see him do that kind of thing a lot. As a quarterback, you want to make your pre-snap read. If you see him walking guys up to the line, you should audible to some kind of slant or quick out to take advantage.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Let's go.
The visiting team line up in the quarter defense. Closing in, throwing, and he makes the grab. The 40, Sarah is there on the stop at the 37.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on third down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
play. Long comes up to make the play at the 26-yard line. Good execution there, John.
The blockers sold it, and the back did the rest.
Ball on the 26-yard line. Only one man back. The rush is on. Almost picked off. Smith was the intended receiver on that play.
The intended receiver on the play.
And this is the 9th play of this drive.
On the 26-yard line.
Turn it up now. Stay at home.
Bruce, the lone setback. Ballard sends a man in motion. With a counter play. Spins away from the tackle. They'll spot this one at the 15. He's in on that stop. Gets credited with tackle number 6. Johnny had a guy right there in his face, but made him miss.
Yeah, he just kind of moved out of the way. You know, some runners have a sense that tells them what to do with their arms. And he uses his arms very well.
Will.
Only one man back. They'll pass on first down. Lobs one into the end zone. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away. Smith drops a sure touchdown.
Sometimes you drop a pass in tight coverage, and other times you drop a pass in no coverage. But you can't drop them in the end zone.
And this is the 11th play of this drive.
15-yard line.
What's the hard count? Run again. It's showtime, baby.
Bruce, the lone setback.
We coming to wreck. Here we go, baby.
Gives the ball off. Wright is there for the tackle at the 14-yard line. Bruce battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Twelfth play of this drive. They're inside the 15.
Under 10. Be careful.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package, and the catch is made.
Watch this hit. He gets his helmet right under his chin, and wham, he takes him straight to the turf.
The veteran connecting for the field goal. Fitzgerald makes good on the short field goal attempt after the offense drives it into the red zone.
They had everything clicking at first, then kind of sputtered out, but they still get points.
St. Louis is lined up for the kickoff. Nelson back to return.
This one is fielded by Nelson. The offense takes over after they were unable to get any points on their last drive. So they have 1st and 10 here.
On the 21-yard line.
Clear. You can't stop me.
Number 12 out of the gun.
Throttle down.
It's a blitz. Pumps. Pressure coming. Wraps him up and brings him down.
He just ran out of time. He's got to do a better job of feeling the rush. You always want to keep your eyes downfield, but you have to know or feel when that rush is getting to you. You have to have a time clock in your head so you can get the pass off just a beat earlier.
On the 15-yard line.
Let's go.
Jones, the lone setback. Number 88 comes in motion.
All right, now. Get me going. Here we go. Here I go. Watch the snap down. All day, baby. Come on. Run again.
Hand it off. Thompson is there on the stop at the 17.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
Gain of 2. Ball on their own 17.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
The Rams come out in a nickel package. Perry comes up to make the play. At the 24, Jones is denied the first down.
Those kind of runs won't do much for you on 3rd and medium to 3rd and long.
Here he comes again, the 5th time he's come into punt. From the 35-yard line.
39-yard punt, return for a gain of 3 yards.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
At the 38-yard line. 1st and 10.
Ballard back in the shotgun. With the pass, it's on the ground. The visiting team scoop it up. The 40. Smith is the injured player on the field. He'll be coming out for this next play, so we'll find out what the story is. A little over a minute left.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Under 10.
Jones, the lone setback. Number 88 comes in motion. Tosses it out to the left. Wilson is there for the tackle at the 36.
He didn't hit the hole with much conviction on that one.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Don't stop that motor. Keep moving.
The Rams come out in a nickel package. Gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. Odom was his intended target.
The intended receiver on the play.
Smith goes back into the game after being injured earlier.
You can't stop me.
The Rams come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Dropping back. Steps up. Throwing. He hits his receiver. Perry comes up to make the play at the 25-yard line. Seems like all they have to do is just throw it near this guy, and he finds a way to come down with it.
Yeah, I was talking to the coach this week, and he told me that he's probably got the best hands in the team.
1st and 10.
Right there, he just showed us why.
25-yard line.
Come on. Do something.
Jones, the lone back.
There we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Hand off to the tailback. Norris is there for the tackle at the 20.
As a coach, you need to make sure that you establish your running game as a weapon that can hurt the other team.
They're in the red zone.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
The Rams line up in a 4-3. Throws it. Interception. Perfect defensive call and a great individual effort by Perry.
He has a strong, accurate arm, but he can also be a little reckless with the ball, taking some risk downfield that he really shouldn't. You got to do a little better reading defense. Throwing like that into a zone coverage, you're going to get into some trouble.
After the interception, they'll set up shop at the 24. The rush is on. With the throw, picked off. It's intercepted. What a play by the veteran.
You know, this is one guy who has a pretty impressive list of big plays that he's made over the years.
They have a great opportunity with a first down here to try to add to their lead before halftime. After the defense gets the takeaway, they're now set to go at the 24-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen.
The Rams with a 4-man front. He gets the carry. Pressure. Steps up. Gets the pass off. The pass falls incomplete.
Watch it here. He's getting pressure, but he's strong enough and mobile enough to get away from the rush and avoid the sack. Now, you need a quarterback who can do things like that, because sometimes an incompletion can be a pretty good play.
Here we come. Let's go, D. Bring it up. Bring it up. Everything
Drops
you
back
got.
with the pass. Eaton breaks the play up in the backfield.
On defense, on a screen play, the outside has to come up and hold the play up, and the backside has to get a rush and pressure, and that was a perfect execution.
The 14-yard line is where they have to go to pick up the first down. This is going to be about a 45-yard field goal attempt.
The
Veteran kicks it through.
good.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get them a TD.
Turner comes in to kick off. Squib kick here. Not the type of kickoff they wanted.
Kickoff, out of bounds, number 7.
The
First
team
down.
with the most discipline is the team that doesn't commit stupid penalties, and they're the team that usually executes better.
1st and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Be careful. Run that. They ain't got nothing.
The defense lines up in the nickel. With the throw. They're going to spot this one at the 35-yard line. It's his 3rd tackle of the contest. Fitzgerald needs to put everything he has into this one. He missed that one.
Is no good.
It's the end of the second quarter with the score. The visiting team ahead of the Rams 10-3.
We're ready to begin the 3rd quarter of play.
Just about ready for the second half as they line up for the kickoff.
Second half. Nelson back deep to return.
From the 4-yard line. He's on the run. He dives, touchdown.
And what you're going to see here is a good example of how you can set up blocking on kick return. Watch how they create a crease for him. He sees his lane, makes some moves, and then he's gone.
The point after is good. Special teams plays are sometimes overlooked, but not there. A kick return for a touchdown.
Yeah, special teams play can swing momentum in a heartbeat. A kickoff return, a blocked field goal, all that stuff can sure change the entire tone of a game with just one play.
Turner looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. Nice kick, plenty of distance. This one is handled by Bruce.
This team is going to have to focus a lot more than they did in the first half if they're going to come back.
It's first and 10.
20-yard line. First and 10.
Hand off to the tailback. Wright is there for the tackle at the 20-yard line.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Watch the snap down. Watch the run. Set.
Under pressure.
The defense likes to keep the pressure on. They'll bring extra guys on an overloaded side, hoping for turnover opportunities.
After the sack, they'll be looking at third and long here.
16-yard line.
Let's go now.
Dropping back. Gets rid of it. The wide receiver has it. Salam is there on the stop at the 24-yard line. John, he'll be well short of the first down.
Now here's the thing. The defense had all the guys covered who were beyond the marker. So it was up to the short man to make something happen after the catch, and he just couldn't do it.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Fair catch called for.
Fair catch made at the 41-yard line. They'll take over at the 41-yard line. First and 10.
Watch screen.
Number 24 goes in motion.
Keep moving.
Tosses it right. Singleton comes up to make the play at the 44-yard line. Jones slashes ahead for a gain of 3. Ball on their own 44.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Hey, watch the ball. Watch the man. Come on.
They give it to the halfback. Wilson is there on the stop at the 49.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. But there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
Gain of 6 on the play.
It's showtime, baby.
The Rams line up in a 4-3. Hands off to the tailback. Norris makes the tackle, but it's beyond the marker, so they pick up a first down. He finds his way just past the first down marker.
First and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Here we go. All right, let's go. Hey, let's go.
The Rams come out in a 4-3. A little misdirection. Eaton is there on the stop at the 44. Jones takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Let's go now.
Only one man back. They tried to jump the snap count.
Encroachment number 96.
So he's
Still
called
second
for
down.
encroachment.
Yeah, he jumped early and touched an offensive player, and that forces the officials to blow the whistle.
Second and 2.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Watch the play. So we gonna take it. Let's
Wesley, the lone back. On the ground. Singleton is there for the tackle at the 35. He pounds it in there for the first. First and 10.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
All right, now. We turning it up.
Wesley, the lone back.
Don't make a play.
On the call, spins away from the tackle. Wilson comes up to make the play at the 25-yard line. They'll move the chains again after another long gain on the ground.
You know, I was talking to the coach the other day, and he said he wanted to emphasize the run a little more. And that's exactly what we're seeing.
First and 10.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Keep it up. Let's go, let's go.
The Rams line up in a 4-3.
Watch the snap down.
Little misdirection. Thompson is there for the tackle at the 12. Another big gain on first down.
I'd be surprised to see this drive end in anything but a touchdown. This defense is just getting whipped out there.
12 yards needed to get into the end zone.
Play football. We like to crack the wolves.
The last time they were down here, they scored a touchdown. Looking upfield. Wilson comes up to make the play. At the 9. Jones rumbles forward for a gain of 4. Ninth play of this drive. They're down inside the 10.
Come on. Here we go.
Only one man back.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Watch out. Great shoot.
They're blitzing. Looks to the end zone. Ooh, nearly picked off. Oh, man, he had it in the end zone, but dropped it.
One person breathing a sigh of relief is the quarterback.
Tenth play of this drive.
Ball on the 9-yard line.
Come on.
Only one man back.
Be careful. All day, baby. Come on. Here we come. Tackle.
He tucks it away. Lobs one into the end zone. He's there. Touchdown, visiting team.
This is a good play by the offense in the red zone. The wide receiver is going to break away right here and come up with a catch and the touchdown.
The extra point attempt is good. Number 84 gained a lot of yards on that long drive.
He's such a huge cog in their wheel. If they get him involved in the game, they're a heck of a lot better off.
Turner is just about ready to kick this one away. Good distance. This one is fielded by Bruce. He forced a 3 and out on the offense's last possession. Ball on their own 20.
Start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Watch the play. Watch the man.
John, their first down rushing average is very impressive.
Yeah, they're getting some solid blocking inside and outside.
Clay is there for the tackle at the 29.
He's had pretty good success running the ball in this one.
It's second down and 1 to go.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Don't stop that motor. Hey, watch the booth.
Bruce, the lone back. It's a blitz. Closing in with the pass. Price comes up to make the play at the 34. And so a risky call to send the corner backfires and they give up a first down.
Some quarterbacks love blitzing corner because they know that there's one less cover man out there and they have a lot better shot at hitting someone in stride.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go. Knock him out.
Bruce, the lone back. They give it to the halfback. Jackson is there for the tackle at the 37-yard line.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cut, but they were nowhere to be found on that run.
So a pickup of maybe 3. Second and 7.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
We like to crack the wolves. Keep the throttle down.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package.
Check it. There we go.
Rolling out to his right. And the catch is made. Carter makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Third and 4. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Watch each other. Let's turn it up, D.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. Gets rid of it. He can't bring it down inbounds.
I think the quarterback just let that one get away.
Bruce was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Nelson lines up deep for the punt return. They'll spot this one where it went out.
First and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
It's showtime, baby. Here we go.
The Rams line up in a 4-3.
Watch this.
Hands it off to the fullback. Thompson is there on the stop.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
Second and 9.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball.
Fullback handoff. Fakes the handoff. Throws on the run. Almost intercepted. Number 84 was the intended receiver on that play. Wilson is there on the coverage.
On the play.
And here's what they've been able to do so far on third down. Only one man in the backfield.
Let's go.
Pressure coming. Throwing. This pass is incomplete.
It was almost like the defenders were in the huddle on that series. They hit a roadblock with everything they tried.
Wilkins will come in now to punt it away. Bruce sets up, waiting for the punt. He's waving for the fair catch. The visiting team are there to pick up the ball. They give it right back to them after the fumble on the punt return.
I'll tell you, when you're returning a punt, your number one priority is to hold on to the ball. I mean, your defense just made a good stand. And the offense is set to come in and make something happen. And you do something like that.
Yeah, you see me. Get some slot going.
They have a big lead, and they're on the move again inside the 20. Gives the ball off. No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
They're inside the 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Turn it up now. Solo.
Jones, the lone back. Pressure. He can't escape. Black gets to him in a hurry.
He really overpowered the blocker that time. He's a big, strong man.
It's now 3rd and long after the sack.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
The Rams come out in a dime package. Getting some air under this one, looking for his man deep. Intercepted in the end zone. And a flag on the play. This one, I think, is on the defense.
Pass interference on the defense. Number 34.
So the flag goes against the defense, and that's big because they had them stopped on 3rd down. It's 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Keep the throttle down. Come on.
Can he get there? And he gets in there. Touchdown.
I'll tell you, they just knocked that defensive line backwards on that play. Watch it here. The offensive line explodes off the ball. The defense can't get any penetration, and the runner is in the end zone.
The extra point attempt is good. They capitalize on great field position, John.
Yep, took it right at him with excellent execution of the right call.
Turner comes in to kick off. Nice distance. From the 2-yard line. Bruce returns this one to the 27. It's first and 10.
Will start the drive at the 27-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
They've been very good rushing the ball on first down, but still trail.
Yeah, sometimes a strong running game doesn't always translate into scoring a lot of points.
McPherson was his intended target. Nelson had the coverage on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
They ain't got nothing. Play hard and fast, baby.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. Throws it, and it's caught. Play comes up to make the play. It's usually a good call to throw it in his direction, John.
Yeah, he's got some of the best hands in the league. He'll catch just about anything he can get to. I think he's most effective when they really need to catch. Third down, things like that. That's when he really shines out there.
Be the hammer, not the nail. Be careful.
Gets the toss to the right. Stiff arms the defender to the ground. Shea holds him down behind the line. You know, John, he always seems to be in perfect position to make a play.
He's all about effort. His motor's always running at 100%, and he's got the experience to diagnose plays very quickly.
It's second down and a long way to go.
On the 36-yard line.
Watch your eyes. Here we go.
Ballard will work out of the shotgun. Under pressure, throwing. He finds his man. Shea is there for the tackle at the 38-yard line.
This is a bad situation to be in for an offense, because it kind of makes your quarterback a sitting duck. They've got to give him a little extra protection on this play.
Gain of about a yard. Here is a third and long situation. Well, earlier we saw the injured player heading back to the locker room, and right now they don't know how serious it is, but his return in this game is doubtful. Looking for the deep pass down the right side. It's going the other way. Bowers takes it back to the 39. Following the interception, it's now first and 10.
Get me going.
They've been solid running the ball on first down, John.
Yeah, when you gain 5 yards or more, it sets you up in good second and third situations.
Frazier is there for the tackle at the 44. Jones is having an outstanding day with over 100 yards rushing. It's second down and 5 to go.
44-yard line.
Do something. We turning it up.
The Rams with a 4-man front. He tucks it away. Eaton is there on the stop at the 47-yard line. Jones rumbles forward for a gain of 4. So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the visiting team ahead of the Rams 31-3. And we'll start the fourth quarter. Ball at midfield.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Act like you want to win it. What is that?
With a counter play. The 40. The 30. Running with a lot of room in front. The 10. Touchdown. Visiting team.
Some of these guys are like a train. They lower their head, keep their legs moving, and charge straight ahead. Sometimes he'll even drag a defender 10 yards before he'll start slowing down.
Turner comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. The visiting team pouring on with another score. Sends it sailing. From the 1-yard line.
This is one of those situations where they're playing for respect. The game really hasn't gone the way they thought it would, but they have a lot of pride in their team. And I'd expect to see them keep fighting till that final whistle.
Ball on their own 30.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Blue down, blue down. Hold the look.
Good read by the defense there, as they knew the quarterback was going to run with it, and they shut him down. Ball on their own 24.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Come on. Let's go, D. No more, fellas.
Ballard with split backs. Closing in. Great play to knife in there for the sack. Clearly, the offensive line is having a lot of trouble getting it together.
You have to be able to protect the quarterback in that type of situation. It's going to take a little longer to find the open man or the hole in the zone. You got to find a way to give him that extra time that he needs.
We're coming to wreck. Watch a man.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. Big-time lick. John, the offensive line just can't stop that rush.
And that's one of the last things you want as an offense. It kills momentum when you keep moving backwards.
Campbell comes into the game for the punt. Nelson is back to receive this kick, and he chooses not to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 45-yard line. They'll
First and 10
at the 45-yard line. First and 10.
Yeah, you see me. Everything you got. Rush in. Let's go. Be physical.
Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. It's broken up.
He has a great feel for defending the pass. He always seems to be in great position to make a play in the ball.
Number 88 was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Second and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Stay at home. Defense, get ready.
The Rams line up in a 4-3. Hand it off. Perry is there for the tackle at the 38-yard line.
I'll tell you, he might have one of the fastest first steps in football. He's one of those guys who is patient, accelerates quickly, and is very good at using his downfield blocker.
Third down play. They have to get it to the 35-yard line for a new first.
Turn it up, D. It's on.
Number 12 sends a man in motion.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
They give it to the halfback. Thompson makes the stop, and they'll be short of the marker. Trying to take time off the clock with the lead. What do you think, John? Are they a little too conservative here?
But maybe you want to give the other team as little time as possible. They're pretty comfortable running it, and falling short of the first isn't a big deal because you keep the clock moving.
Very long field goal attempt here, about 54 yards out. Clearly not the result he was looking for. And with the missed field goal, they'll set up shop at the 44-yard line.
Watch your eyes. Set.
Franklin comes in motion.
Watch each other's back.
Tucks it away. Wright is there on the stop at the 45-yard line. Bruce saddles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup.
Second and 8. Ball on the 45-yard line.
X. Let's ride, man.
They'll go from the shotgun. Drops back. The long pass over the middle. This pass is incomplete. An errant pass that time.
The intended receiver on the play. Third and 8. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Turn over, baby. Gotta keep our points here. Deuce it, deuce it.
Using split backs.
Hey. We gotta have it, D.
Pressure with the throw, and he hits his target. They'll spot this one at the 34-yard line. And so that makes tackle number 6.
Pass. Let's go, boys. Here we go. Block, block, block. Go make a play. Let's go, man.
Hand it off to the back. Taylor comes up to make the play at the 31-yard line. Bruce manages a yard or 2 on the delay play.
Second and 7. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Yeah, you see me. Get it up.
Here comes the blitz. Gets rid of it. Pass falls incomplete. Carter was the intended receiver on that play.
Third and 7. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Ballard starts out in the shotgun. With the throw, drops the interception. Franklin was his intended target.
The intended receiver on the play.
Well, right. We're talking about brilliant. Stay both now.
As expected, they'll go for it here. Throwing. Incomplete.
They'll start the drive at the 31-yard line. First and 10.
Under 10. Do something.
The Rams come out in a 4-3.
Hold the look. Let's go.
On the ground. Singleton is there on the stop at the 33. Jones saddles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Second and 8.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
There we go, baby. Rock and roll. Come on. Hey, watch that screen. One of us will make a play.
With the throw, he finds his man. Eaton is there for the tackle at the 40-yard line. Number 24 gets the reception, a 7-yard gain. It'll be 3rd down now upcoming. Ball on their own 40.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Jones, the lone setback. Hand it off. Grandma is there on the stop, but they allow them to pick up the first. He puts his head down and powers his way to the first. Ball on their own 44.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Keep moving.
The Rams come out in a 4-3.
Lucky.
Little misdirection. Perry is there on the stop. Jones had very little help up front, maybe a yard or two on the play. Ball on their own 45.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Ace.
Number 12 sends a man in motion.
Hey, watch the screen. Let us be.
With the throw, he hits his receiver. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
So low. Get some slot going.
Jones, the lone back.
Here we go. Yeah, let's go, baby. Come through, baby.
Throws it. Nearly intercepted. Singleton had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. That's a break for the offense.
Second and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Let's go. Roy Sin. Sit. Knock him out. Hey.
Gets the call. Black is there on the stop at the 44. Trying to find something in the middle. Nothing open.
I'll tell you, the guys up front got outworked on that one. They got knocked off the line and they never recovered.
Third down, and the spot they'll have to reach for a first is the 33.
Watch the ball, be smart. Hey, here we go.
Consistent success on third down, which they've had, usually translates into a win.
Perry is there for the tackle at the 32. So on the blitz, they can't get to the ball carrier until it's too late.
And when you're blitzing to stop the run, the idea is bringing more guys and the offense can block. We also got to cut off the lanes and gaps that he can use to escape out of the backfield. That just didn't happen here.
Danny.
Nickelback in this time. Handed off to the back. This one was spotted at the 30-yard line. So that tackle was his third. Tenth play of this drive.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Let's go, D. It's on. All right, let's go.
The Rams come out in a nickel package.
Under 10.
Cuts it away. Can't pull him down. Black comes up to make the play at the 22-yard line.
This is tough running here. Let's watch him as he gets through right here. And he breaks a tackle and he keeps moving forward. I'll tell you, this guy's hard to bring down.
It's showtime, baby. Watch the play.
Hand off to the tailback. Randolph is there for the tackle at the 18-yard line. Wesley takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Ball on the 18-yard line. And this is the 12th play of this drive. 2 minutes to go.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the hard count. No,
The defense lines up in the nickel.
From the start. So we're going to take it. Let's go. Very hard and fast.
They'll bring the blitz to the end zone. Almost picked off. Oh, man, he had it in the end zone but dropped it.
That's the second worst thing that can happen to a defender, to drop one like that. The absolute worst thing is to have your man beat you for 6.
And this is the 13th play of this drive.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Hey, let's go 1 deep. Keep the throttle down.
The offense has been stepping it up on third down all day.
Play football. Come on. All day, baby. Come on.
Handed off to the back. Thompson is there on the stop at the 12-yard line. 4th down upcoming, but they're in position to add to their lead.
Yeah, and that's what they wanted to do. Control the ball and the clock while getting into position to add at least 3 points.
Turner missed a long field goal his last time out. Let's see how he fares on this one.
The
try is good. The visiting team continue to increase their lead. This one is taken by Bruce.
It sure doesn't look like they're going to be able to come back in this one, but it's an issue of pride. They want to prove that they're better than they've played so far.
Ball on their own 28.
28-yard line. First and 10.
Ballard from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Dropping back the pass on first down. With the pass, incomplete pass. Time is working against them.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're going to keep going to the air, but it might be a little too late.
Second and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
All right, now, keep moving.
Only one man in the backfield. Under pressure.
Incomplete
This
pass.
pass is incomplete.
They did a nice job up front with their bull rushes and rips and stunts, forcing adjustments along the offensive line. They have to do a better job getting off the ball and controlling the line of scrimmage. They're going to have a tough time whenever they drop back and throw.
Let's go.
The visiting team come out with one linebacker and several defensive backs. Interception. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, visiting team. Exactly what they had to do. Force the bad throw, get the takeaway, return it for the score. Turner comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. The visiting team have it all working now as they continue to expand their lead. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. And he got all of that one, a great kick. This one is taken by Bruce. Bruce accelerates and takes it down to the 28.
The Rams will start the drive at the 28-yard line. First and 10.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. Dropping back the pass on first down. Closing in. Can't avoid the rush.
Looks like there was a missed assignment somewhere. The play looked like it was developing perfectly. Then boom, the pass rusher got there and dragged him down.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Ooh, nearly picked off. No choice here, John. They just have to keep throwing.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now.
4 down territory here. Here's a look at the third down success rate of each team.
I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping them today.
He was tipped. And they have to go to the air because they need big plays fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
Very solid defensive effort to force the 3-and-out. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 43-yard line.
I think their best bet here is to run it with a simple handoff. You just never know what could happen on a toss play.
Ball on their own 43.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Play football. Knock him out.
He tucks it away. They'll spot this one at the 46. So he continues to make tackles, and the count is now at 11. Number 88 is called for holding.
Holding happens on almost every play. It just depends on whether the official sees it and decides to call it.
It'll be first and long here after the penalty backs them up.
No more, fellas. Play hard and fast.
Hand it off. Woods makes the play at the 41.
They've done a good job moving the ball in the ground, and you can give most of the credit to that big offensive line. They've controlled the line of scrimmage from the very start.
2nd and 11. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Keep the throttle down. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. It's on. Get the slot going. We're talking about
Number 12 with a man in motion.
Why? Ain't no thing. Yeah, you see me. Lucky.
That'll wrap this one up, and the final score is Cleveland 48, St. Louis 3.
The Rams 3.
For EA Sports, this is Al Michaels and John Madden wishing you a very pleasant good evening.